right, Industry Giant 2. So I recently picked up Rise of Industry, which I have only been watching other Let's Plays for, but I haven't played it yet. And I thought, you know, I'd never ever played Industry Giant 2. Everybody says how good it is. I should try it out. So I watched some Quill 18 videos when he played it. Then I tried to play it and I couldn't get it to work without blinking. So I used a program called DX Wind. I played around with the settings until finally I could get it to capture in full screen. So do I want to do tutorials? I think I know how to play, but you know how that goes. Let's take some tutorials. IG2 is all about producing and selling goods. This can be very easy or extremely difficult depending on the product. We get you to know the basic steps involved. Okay. Normally you see only a small section of the game. You can change section by moving the mouse. Yeah. Fine weather. Alright, to get a better overview of the area, you can display a small map. Do I really? There's the mini map. Okay, good. Messages appear constantly. You can click the envelope to open them. Yep. Alright. Close it. Now, towns are the customers. Vital, you start to think about which towns you want to receive goods. Town grows as time passes. Duckburg. Department store is the start. It may seem strange to place a department store at the start of the production chain, but we have already mentioned your first consideration must be the products themselves and where you want or are able to sell those products. Best way of finding that out is to build a department store first. Important thing to bear in mind is that you can only earn money in department stores. In this mission, the aim is to make... I think there's a little translation problem here, but they mean just stores. To construct a building, you need to open a building menu. Simply click on an empty space in the game world. Just don't click on a building or road. Now close this message and click on an empty area. Click. Alright, if the menu appears, hide the menu, hold down tab key down. How about that? In the menu, buildings are sorted by category. Close and click the category department store. It's not department store, it's shop menu. Okay. You have selected the department store category of the building. Since you only construct food stores in this mission, you have no other option than to select. That's why the food store has already been automatically selected. Department store is now controlled by the mouse pointer. If you move, if the building is displayed in green, you can direct it to this location. Department stores have fixed catchment. Customers pour out of all buildings in this area into the department store. Buildings within the area are highlighted in yellow. Note: the more high buildings there are in the catchment area, the greater the number of customers. Above the building, you see the monthly requirement for each product is sold in this department store. The amount always expressed in the bank can vary according to the season. Got that part. To complete the construction of a building, move the building to the desired location. Press the left mouse button. Alright, so what do we got here? It looks like they want me to put it here. It's not grocery store. Oh, I have to build a grocery store. That's right, in this one. Where can I put it? These are 8s. These are 5s. These are 8s. That's a 9. Put it right there. Alright, department store approves ground filling from warehouse. Will procure its goods from a warehouse. You must therefore build a warehouse nearby. Please note that you cannot supply a department store directly. Goods must always be delivered from a warehouse. The middleman. Alright, let's choose a warehouse. The right location. Now position a warehouse so that the department store is displayed in green. I got that part. We can only do one size warehouse. So it's green here. So I'm going to put the warehouse over here because that's where I want it. It's still green, right? Yep. We'll start by producing and selling simple product eggs. To do this, we need a chicken farm. Close this message and choose factories. And you can only do a chicken farm. Hen farm, okay. Build a chicken farm so that it's located within the catchment area of the warehouse. I blew it. Chicken farm, please. Oh, it just starts over. Where should I build a chicken farm? Build a chicken farm so it's located. Alright, so no moving. I guess I could move with the keyboard. I cannot. I can move with the arrows. Alright, so we'll put the chicken farm right over. The city hates it. I'll use the arrows to move. I can zoom out. So yeah, it's gotta be within range, but the city can't hate it. Interesting. Alright, we'll put it right. This is a chicken farm, right? Hen farm. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Where are the eggs? Although now you have a chicken farm, you're not producing anything. The workers on the chicken farm have no idea what they should be doing. Nearly all production facilities can produce a range of products, so you need to establish what to produce. Use the production menu to define production for a building. Close this message, click on the chicken farm. Alright. You can now specify in the production menu products to be produced. To do so, just click on the product symbol concerned. Well, we can only produce eggs here. Alright. In the same menu, you can also define how much you want to pay your workers. More importantly, you also specify here the level of capacity at which production facility should run. At the beginning, you won't sell very much, therefore it's often to your advantage to restrict production accordingly. Now close this message, set the capacity to 50%. Alright. The settings will not take effect while the menu is displayed, only when you close the menu by clicking OK. Alright, close the menu. Okay. Now tell me how to set up the warehouse. Alright, we're making money. Soon the first eggs will arrive in the warehouse. In the warehouse you'll see a symbol that represents the product, as well as crates next to it indicating how many loads have been placed in store. Just now up to the department store to fetch the required quantity if available from the warehouse. The first sale of eggs at the department store is a moment to savor. For the first time, figures will appear above your department store in green. Below right, you can see your account balance. Next to it are your luxury points. What? But you don't need to worry about these in the missions. And on the far right, you see today's date. Alright, I don't see any luxury points. You would doubtless like to know how much you are actually going to earn from the sale of eggs. It would be interesting to know whether you are satisfying demand, or even if you are supplying too much. To obtain this information, close this message and click on the department store. Right. You can see all the information. Close this message, click on the symbol for eggs. And we're making some profit. On the left, you now see the profit you have made from the eggs. You can also change the sale price here, which will affect demand, but for now we'll leave the sale price as is. Yes, we will. You should check regularly whether your supply is meeting demand. Close this message, and on the menu to the right, click the middle button, Supply Demand. Alright, you can now see from the green column on the right how many eggs the department store could sell in a particular month. The red column tells you how many units were actually sold. Ideally, these bars should be at the same level. No, they're not. You have now learned how to construct buildings and produce goods. I haven't learned anything about the damn warehouse, though. You must sell at least 20 units of milk to complete this mission successfully. Good luck. Milk. Milk. Alright, we need cows then. Use this knowledge to set up a dairy farm and sell milk. So what is this? Milk? Alright, fine. Dairy farm. Dairy farm. It's got to be within range of the warehouse. Everybody hates it. They're hating it. There's a lot of hate. Where can I put the damn... I could put a truck depot in, but I don't think I have enough menu options to put it in. Alright, move the arrow keys. So there, I could put the dairy farm over here because I guess they walk it over there. The town hates it. There, that's good. We'll put it right there. Okay. And then, right, I click on this and I say, hey, what are you supposed to be doing? Make some milk. And I want you to be at 50% production, and salaries will stay right where they are. Go. And can I click on this to see numbers? Oh, I can edge scroll too. I forgot about that. Alright, so what's going on here? You can't even click on this in this scenario. I said 50%. I never said check. Oh, I never checked it off. Did I? Check. There we go. You're making eggs. You're making milk. I can't click on the storage. And how's the old grocery store doing? For milk, we have demand, but we don't have supply yet. There, the milk's going in the warehouse. And it looks like I could supply more eggs. Let's go up to 75% on the eggs. Check it off. Right. And come on, cows. Get it together. Maybe the next tutorial will deal with the warehouse. Alright. What did it say to win? What's my winning objectives? Units sold. Winning condition. Goal 20. Current 3. How's the old milk doing? Okay, we're finally selling some milk. I think the supply is what was it? Was the supply green? Huh. Yeah, I think we're selling. We're making too much. I can speed the game up though, can I? Yeah, because it sped the game up first. Yeah, I can really speed it up. There we go. Look at that, $42,000. That's what we're talking about. What's our winning condition now? We sold 7. Make more. Good. The arrows are evening out for eggs. And for milk, Doesn't matter, I'm gonna make more. 75% capacity. Yeah, we got fireworks. What the heck does that mean? Current 14, goal 20. Come on. Am I going as fast as I can? We're rolling in dough. Actually, we're not making any money. Congratulations, you successfully completed all the tasks in this campaign. Show balance. Profit 78. Okay. 8 and 0 luxury points. Look at all these graphs. Okay. We can get out. We can escape. Next tutorial. Tutorial number 2. Doesn't give me a lot of information. We will do tutorial number 2. In this mission, we are going to attempt a more complex production procedure. You will extract raw materials, process them, and sell the end product. Your task is to manufacture tools and earn money from selling them. Okay. If you look at the game world, you'll see that there is already a department store, a warehouse, and a building's material industry. To be able to produce tools, you need timbers and steel together. steel, period. Together, we will now build the infrastructure needed to manufacture these products. It's cops. Where are the raw materials? The presence of natural resources is beams sticking out of the ground. Place your mouse pointer on a symbol to display the quantity of raw materials in this location. To extract natural resources, you need a mine. Select a mine from the building menu. Okay. Find why they're okay. So where's some minerals? Did it say where? There they are right here. Is that the closest spot? Wait. I can't turn off clouds. It's not gonna let me. So this is the closest spot. This is what? This is building materials. That's the warehouse. And that's the store. Hardware store. Okay, so you can see this. So here's where we have to put a mine in. If you move the mine over the raw material symbols, you can see immediately how many raw materials you can extract. Let's move this out of the way a minute. 700, 500, 700, 400. Looks like 1,000. Big winner right there, 1,000. Okay. Now build a large warehouse so that the mine and the building materials industry are in the catchment area of the warehouse. Both buildings must be green. Large storage space. Good. Maybe they'll... So the warehouse will just go right in the middle. Right? Now the iron ore must be turned into steel for this. You will need steelworks. You should construct a steelworks within the catchment area of the warehouse you last built. Factories. Steelworks. Sure. We'll just, we'll build it real close to it. Like right here. Okay. Now close the building menu, click on the mine. To avoid overproduction, set iron ore as the product for the mine and reduce capacity to 25%. Iron ore, 25%. Check. Now click on the steelworks, set production to steel and reduce capacity to 50%. Steelworks, steel, 50%. Check. To produce tools, timbers are needed. To produce these, you'll first need to fell trees. For that, you will need a lumber camp. The lumber camps can fell trees within a specific catchment area. Build a lumber camp now in the forest. Got it. We've done the lumber camps before somewhere. A logging camp. Yes. And I want to be in the catchment area of the warehouse, I think. 3,000, 4,000, but I'm not in the catchment area. Well, oh, what about down here? But we're not in the, damn it. What was the tip? There wasn't any. Felling trees. To reduce tools, you first need trees. Lumber camps. Build a lumber camp now in the forest. Make sure it's within the catchment area of the warehouse. Okay. Lumber camp. Well, so I can't have my perfect... That's a crappy amount. I guess 3,000 is good enough for a tutorial. There we go. The tree trunks must now be transformed into manageable timbers. This will be carried out in a sawmill. Build a sawmill located in the catchment area of the warehouse. For crying out loud. Sawmill, right. We will also put the sawmill close to the warehouse, like right here. Alright, now close the building menu, click on the lumber camp. To avoid overproduction, set the tree trunks as the product. We're not producing tree trunks. We're producing cut wood. And I think it said 25%, did it? Now click on the sawmill, set production to timbers and reduce capacity to 50%. Sawmill, timbers, wooden boards, 50%. Okay, check. To keep any nasty surprises to a minimum, you can set the exact products and quantities you wish to receive in any warehouse. To open the warehouse menu, click, now finally. To open the warehouse menu, click on the warehouse near the mine, lumber camp, steelworks, and sawmill. It would be this warehouse. Okay. On the left, you can see the current warehouse status, which products are stored where, and how many units are available at any particular time. If you want to remove goods, click on the relevant symbol on the left and then click on the dustbin. On the right side, you can define which products are accepted by the warehouse and how many. You can use the top two buttons to specify whether nothing at all is accepted or whether any quantity of any product is accepted. So I guess you cannot control the space, you can only control what it stores. You should now manage the two warehouses so that the finished tool is only accepted in the warehouse at the department store. So set the product group for building materials to 0. Alright, so we click here. Building tools 0. Got it. Now specify that all products in the category for lumber camp, mine, steelworks, and sawmill should be stored at a rate of just 4. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chemical. Rubber? What? Where the heck's a chemical factory? 1, 2, 3, 4? No, 0. Check. Yay. Finally, you should now start production of tools in the building materials industries. Click OK to confirm. That would be where? Where would that be? Here? Tools. We'll do 50% for now. And check. Of course, you should also find out how high demand for the tools really is in your department store. Then you need to adjust capacity utilization in the building materials industry accordingly. You spelled utilization wrong. Europe. If everything has gone to plan, you're close to achieving your mission goal. Sell 30 units of tools and your mission is complete. Alright, let's scoot on over here to the old department store. And how's the supply and demand? We're not supplying any. Oh, you actually you have a demand for wooden boards and tools. And it looks like we've got tools coming in. Amazing. Let's speed it up. So who's making the wooden boards? You are, but the wooden boards are never getting over to here. Can I build a road? 7 out of 30. You know, just for the hell of it. Let's slow it down. So you're producing boards. Boards are going here. I know it's probably the next tutorial, but let me see if I can set up oh, I can't do anything. That's right, I'm locked out. Okay, and just speed it up. And remember to turn off option clouds and fireworks. Is that a giant bug? So how are we doing? We're rolling in the dough. Look at that. It's not exactly rolling in the dough, but yeah, we're there. We're at 26. Come on, keep on selling. A lot of boards. Can I increase the capacity? Let's set your utilization value to 75%. New vehicle available. Wow. Consolidation 280. New product, cutlery. Alright, we're rolling in dough. Come on. 28. Cops. And we can speed tools at 75% for tools. Come on. New vehicle available. That's pretty cool. The Whitey 3-ton. New product, push cart. A wheelbarrow, really. Uh-oh. Can't close it. There we go. Mission accomplished.